Dawson in march, down the line to Gross. Crossing chance. It is a good cross and it's snuck in. Tomer Hemed with his first goal of the season. Gross from goal scorer to provider. And Brighton take a surely unassailable 3-goal lead. They're in dreamland.
In on the angle is Knockout, back wide to Pascal Gross. He might have a bit of time to get this under. Can he get the cross in as well? Wants to attack Charlie Daniels. Goes onto his right foot, sticks it up, curling it in, 6-yard box, and it's a brilliant header from Solly March. Wonderful delivery from the far right from Pascal Gross, and Solly March back across goal. Begovic is beaten, and Albion have the lead.
Oh, Bruno's past his man. Bruno, who's found his Izquierdo, what a block! And it's come back to his man, and it's there! Albion have scored! Knockout, the man to find the breakthrough. Bedlam at the Amex. But they didn't give up, and Knockout was there to give the Albion a precious lead.
Pascal Gross is going to take the free kick, just from the slightly to the left, dinks it into the box, angle ball in, the header's there, and it's in! A glancing header from Glenn Murray to give Albion the lead. Just 10 minutes into this first half, perfect delivery from Gross. Once again he assists for another goal, and Glenn Murray is on the score sheet. Albion lead by a goal to nil.
Crossing chance here for Gross. Scoops it to the back post. Murray's there and scores! Glenn Murray back amongst the goals here at the Amex. 2 last week and the equaliser today.
Collins now playing that one in up to the sort of hit area of Hernandez, so Albion profit. They sweep it across the pitch to Knockout. He's caught from behind, through from Gross. Murray, he's onside just to keep it a beat, and tucks it away sweetly. 7 minutes gone. Glenn Murray with his 8th goal of the season. The North stands in raptures, and the Albion lead by a goal to nil.
Take your hat off to the referee. Great decision. Another referee would have blew up for that, give a free kick, but we carried on playing. Glenn Murray turned his one to perfection, and now he's going to book Cresswell. So great for both. We scored the goal, and he's got a yellow card.
Well, Murray wins the header. Knockout to Gross. Gross finds Knockout. Knockout's in. Chance for 3. Oh, it is a third. Brighton are flying. Cartwheels from Anthony Knockout, and the entire team flood over to celebrate with him. They're home and dry now. It was so easy to carve Swansea open. Gross, plenty to aim for. Great delivery. Murray's there. It's 2. He just won't stop scoring. Glenn Murray makes it 2, and it was so easy for the Albion. Arsene Wenger can't believe it, but the Albion fans can. It came out to Pascal Gross, and it was a perfect delivery. Murray was there, head and shoulders above everyone else, and he was always going to score. Great header. Maybe Czech could have done better actually, but take nothing away from the cross from Gross and Murray's header. Gross with the corner. In it goes, good delivery, it's bounced at the back post and it's there! Oh, 2 in a minute for the Albion. Shane Duffy peels away to celebrate. Fantastic start to the second half for the Seagulls. Gross with another wicked corner. And Duffy at the back post it is, he's flicked it in. Half-hearted appeals for handball. He did ever so well to control it on his chest and flick it past Fabianski. This angle will show us. Wonderful stuff. There's Montoya again, given acres of space again. March invited to cross this time, and it was equally inviting. Gross, Murray's there, 2-0. He looks across to check he's not offside, and he's not. And Glenn Murray doubles Albion's advantage after 16 minutes. So easy. That's what he'll be wondering. Why was it so easy? Solly March allowed to come in on his left foot. Proper missed the first one. Great flick from Pascal Gross, well onside. And Cyrus Christie just stood there and watched as Glenn Murray passed it past Rico into the net. Albion lead 2-0. In it goes. Great delivery, Albion lead. Shane Duffy's there and he peels away to celebrate. Dreadful for Manchester City, delight for the Albion. Great delivery from Pascal Gross, and I'm not sure who scored it. The replay will tell us. In swinging corner, it's Murray. Glenn Murray at the near post, rising highest and scoring his 13th Premier League goal of the season. He towered above Zinchenko, got there ahead of Ederson, and it was easy to steer in from a yard.
Left for Gross. Back post Webster, and in it goes from Adam Webster. Sneaking in at the back post, the former Bristol City man. Gross with a lovely deep ball, and he's left all on his own, Adam Webster. Got to be put away, perfectly direct it into that right corner.
Gross bends it in, there's the header, and Albion are back in it. Lewis Dunk's first of the season hauls the Seagulls back into the game. Just after they'd threatened to do so, they finally got one over the line. Lewis Dunk getting away from Andres Pereira easily. And a firm header beyond De Gea, who had no chance. Potter's tactical tweaks working a charm, and one of his substitutes, Gross, providing the cross. Simple header from Dunk, and Albion back in it at 2-1. And Basuma pings a perfect pass to Trossard in first time. It drops to the feet of Maupay, must be. Oh, it is. It certainly is. Maupay shushes the Palace crowd and runs to the Albion fans to celebrate. Albion deservedly break the deadlock. 3-3 for Maupay. Basuma's ball unlocking the door. First time cross from Trossard. Fell to the feet of Maupay. Talk about composure. This is brilliant from Neil Maupay. Steadied himself and smashed it into the roof of the net. Absolutely no doubt that was going in. Bodies flying at it, and Maupay, the coolest man on the pitch. His 7th of the season, and Albion lead 1-0 at Selhurst Park. In it comes from Gross, good delivery, there's the header, 1-0. Albion lead, it's Adam Webster. A bullet of a header into the corner, and Albion deservedly lead away at Spurs. Well, they've got so many who can threaten in the air from set pieces, and Adam Webster already has 3 for the season now. All of them have come away from home, 2 of them in North London. That one probably the best of them. In corner, great delivery, 3-0, and it's Bernardo. Well, he missed a sitter in the first half, but he's got his first Albion goal now. Vintage Pascal Gross delivery and a bullet header from Bernardo. Just wasn't picked up. easy as you like. And Bernardo is off the mark in a Seagulls shirt.
Proper. Always available for the pass. Into Gross. And Pascal Gross has done well there to turn away from Jordan Storey and pick out Alexis McAllister, who has a tap in. And that is 2-0. And that surely will be that. Well, Jahangbach scored last week against Portsmouth, so did McAllister. They're on the score sheet again.
Burn. March across. Oh, and it drops. Gross. Lamptey. 1-1. Albion level. 10 minutes into the second half. Tariq Lamptey's first goal for the club. And it was Solly March heavily involved as he whipped it across. Gross waited. Little flick to Lamptey and he slid it past Lloris and into the corner. 1-1. Patient build up once again into Maupay, onto White. This is nice, very nice. It's rolled across and March right-footed into the corner. A fabulous finish from Solly March and Albion restore their lead. Absolutely brilliant from the Seagulls. Maupay did well. White's pass was crisp. Gross took his time, picked the pass, and Solly March steadied himself and looped in the finish beyond Martinez. Room here for McAllister. Now Gross, what a pass that is. Can he pick a man? He can! Into the corner, Leandro Trossard opens the scoring for the Seagulls. Beautiful move. McAllister at the heart of it. Gross, who's been excellent, found the cross and Trossard swept it in to give Albion a deserved lead. No emotion from Graham Potter. There certainly was from Trossard. This was the ball that unlocked the defence. Beautiful weight on it. Gross didn't have to break stride, neither did Trossard. Roll calmly into the corner and Albion hit the front against Spurs once again. In goes the kick. There is Dunk and into the corner. The captain scores for the Albion. Great delivery from Gross. Lewis Dunk popped up and the header was inch perfect. They've had plenty of goes from a corner and they finally got one onto the head of Lewis Dunk. That is such a good header. Whistled into the corner. He was falling backwards as well, so to generate that much accuracy and power is seriously impressive from the skipper. Gross with the kick. Decent delivery, there's the header, there's the goal. Lewis Dunk, the skipper, gives Albion the lead after just over quarter of an hour. Brilliant start for the Seagulls. Absolute delight for the Seagulls. Gross the provider, Dunk the scorer. Albion lead at St Mary's. Out to Gross. Turns, drives it across, more pace there, 3-0. It's turning into a very, very good night for the Seagulls. Look at the marking on Welbeck, no one close. And Gross took his time, whipped it across, and the first time finish. That one beautifully controlled into the corner on the volley by Neal Maupay. Dubravka once again no chance. In it goes from Gross, and there's the header into the bottom corner. Guess who? Lewis Dunk. Who else? Albion lead after 12 minutes at Molineux. They won a corner and Lewis Dunk up from the back to thump a header past Rui Patricio. The cross pinpoint. The header is wonderful. I expect them to have a lot of the ball and carry some threat considering they've got a man advantage. There's the header, there's the equaliser. It's Adam Webster. Albion all square And it's Adam Webster who punches the air with delight, his first of the season. A brilliant header. And Albion lap up the roar and appreciation of the 8,000 in attendance. They are level against the champions from 2-0 down. Gross. Crossing chance, great chance! Oh, Albion take the lead! Alexis McAllister off the bench, it's a Potter masterclass! Maximum impact from the substitutes. Alexis McAllister straight off the bench to score what could be the winner for the Seagulls. Duffy, Webster, all by the penalty spot, all jostling for space as the cross comes over. Duffy's there and he scores on his return to the Amex. Shane Duffy is the hero after 9 minutes. Great delivery. Duffy met it, inch perfect. They weren't tight enough to him, and the header cannons in off the crossbar. In it goes, there's the header, there's the goal. Albion are back in it, and it's the captain Lewis Dunk who halves the deficit. Great delivery from Gross. Dubravka in no man's land, just flapping at it, and Lewis Dunk arriving, met it perfectly, no stopping that. Over it goes, Welbeck's there, and that is a fitting way to end the season. Danny Welbeck securing all 3 points for the Seagulls. Outstanding. McAllister. Oh, what a flick! He's through. Big chance this. Trossard scores. Simple as that. Leandro Trossard doubles Albion's lead. Lightning quick, razor sharp. But this was a blistering counter. McAllister into Gross. Look at that flick. So sharp. Trossard, no mistake to put Albion on course for yet another brilliant away day. Veltman battling Daka. Great work from Veltman. McAllister, Gross, and Trossard could be in. Trossard, brilliant finish. No flag. Trossard restores Albion's lead. Great work from McAllister. Checks complete. This will stand. Great finish from Trossard. His second of the season. Albion's third of the game. And finally, the lead is restored at the Amex. And here's Gross. Gross lining it up, rolls it to Mitoma, and Mitoma rolls it into the corner. Albion have one back. Brilliant goal. Quick look to the flag from Mitoma to check he's not offside. Grab the ball from the net and get on with it. Albion back in it with over 25 minutes to go. Gross is in down the line, there's options in the middle, McAllister's there, and McAllister scores again. The simplest of finishes this time, guiding in Gross's cross to put the game beyond doubt. Albion now lead 4-1 at the Riverside. Good touch here, Veltman. More great work, March, checks back onto his right, didn't want to hit it with his right, Gross across, Mitoma's there, 3-0! The great ball in, Ferguson with the flick to March, wanted to hit it on his left, then didn't want to hit it on his right. Gross, it's a tight one for offside, VAR will check it, but he looks on, they've checked it, it will stand. Mitoma has his goal, Albion have their third, 3-0, the Albion lead. Oh, one back by Sarmiento, and Sarmiento into the penalty area, he looks up, Welbeck on the stretch, it falls for Mitoma, and Mitoma is crept in. That's unlucky for Grimsby. Delight for the Seagulls. Mitoma is a breathtaking player to watch, and he has deserved this goal. It came back to him. That's cruel on Grimsby, but it does reflect the dominance of the Seagulls. Enciso scuttling down the line. Welbeck won't get to it, but it will drop for Gross, and it will fall for March, and March looks for movement. Gross has Veltman with him. Gross lines it up, Enciso turns in field, Enciso to bury it. Enciso gives Brighton breathing space. His first goal for the club, and that will do nicely for all 3 points for the Seagulls. Pinged in by Gross, great control, away from 2, and knew he was clear, waited, and stroked it beyond Neto. Mitoma, infield he goes, but taken off the toes of Welbeck, then given straight to McAllister. McAllister into March, now out for Gross. Gross back onto his left, across it goes. Welbeck's there, and Danny Welbeck again at Stamford Bridge pulls Albion level. Great work from March, then Gross. Gross with his left peg measured to perfection into Danny Welbeck. What a ball that is from Gross. Absolutely inch perfect, and the header is 2. Well, it's ricocheted here, and it's fallen for Undav, and Undav lifts it in, and it's there! Dennis Undav doubles Albion's lead, and surely all 3 points are going to Brighton. He's well onside. Trossard with the flick. Ramsdale wasn't swift enough off his line, and that is a measured finish under pressure. Dennis Undav made the sublime look simple. Wonderful finish. Gross lofts it. Undav is in, and that is a clinical finish from Undav, and again denied by the flag. He's onside, that one will stand, and Brighton back in the game at Villa Park. And there's the confirmation. It's the away end celebrating, because they've got the goal that their first half performance has deserved. They've created enough. Given away by Reed. Now Igor, and it's opened up here for Gross. Gross gallops goalwards. Gross, Ferguson curls it! He was never going to miss. The Albion lead, courtesy of Evan Ferguson. All about Pascal Gross, though, on his 200th Premier League appearance for the Seagulls. He created it, Ferguson finished it, and Albion have a richly deserved lead. Brighton pour forward. Gross in space, chased by Dominguez. Good ball into Ferguson. Ferguson curls it! Oh, what a finish! Evan Ferguson back amongst the goals to equalise for Brighton at the City Ground. That was a brilliant finish. He is deadly inside the penalty area, Evan Ferguson. Nottingham Forest defending very deep. Gross with another chance to pick across, and that's well picked, brilliantly picked out by Pedro. Oh, that is some header to find the net from there. Gross has been afforded far too much time on that side, and this time he does pick out his man. One glance up, that is absolutely wonderful from Gross, and the header even better from Pedro. Now Mitoma. Brentford look fearful. Mitoma now Gross. Chance for him to dig out across. Dig out. He does. Hinchelwood! Albion lead. And it's Hinchelwood's first goal for the club. Mitoma and Gross, the combination again. Gross waited and then chipped it across. That is a wonderful header from Hinchelwood. He didn't try and put too much on it, just went for direction, head it back across. Drops for Eagle, now Gross. Brighton really trying to turn the screw. Gross across, great delivery, it's there! Albion finally level. Simon Adingra with the equaliser, and the Amex erupts. Gross's delivery was inch perfect, when is it not? And Adingra was there to steer it beyond Trafford. Lallana, Gross, great ball for Pedro, it's opened up, Pedro! Albion were not to be denied! Top spot within Brighton's grasp, thanks to the Europa League top scorer João Pedro, who does it again on European night. Mitoma, back to Eagle, across to Van Hecke. Can they unlock this Palace defence? Gross whips it in, there's the header, it's there! Welbeck! An absolutely incredible header from Danny Welbeck. Gross just swings it in, Welbeck rises highest, and that is as pinpoint as it gets. Henderson scrambling, oh, you're not saving those. You're never saving those. That is perfection from Welbeck.
Gilmour just lurking on the edge of the area along with Hinshelwood. Instead they go out to Estupiñán. Back to Gross. Gross across towards the back post. Dunk for two! Turn this game on its head. And it's exactly what they deserve based on the start to this second half and the end of the first half. The captain once more steps up to the plate. They caught Stoke unawares there. Good work from Gross to go short. And then with his weaker foot, puts it on a plate for Lewis Dunk. He's not going to miss it from there. Just nicks in at the back post and sends the travelling fans wild. Gross. Another turn. Another block. Van Hecke now. Continued his run. Gross in towards João Pedro! Astonishing stuff. So many passes in the build-up to it, and they restore their lead. Magical header from the Brazilian.
Over comes the kick. Good delivery as well. Dunk's there! What a start! The skipper gets the party started. Just what the doctor ordered. So simple. How often have we seen this? Gross across, Dunk heading in. Inch perfect delivery. Dunk wanted it more. And all he had to do once he got there was guide it in. They're straight back on the attack here. Gross is in for three. Buonanotte, three! The roof's going to come off. The Amex erupts. 2 goals in a minute. The Albion putting Crystal Palace to the sword. And that is what it means to Roberto De Zerbi. Here's Gross. Oh, Adingra, what a goal! Back with a bang, Simon Adingra. This was an absolutely wonderful goal. Gross delivering, first time, great technique. And he salutes the fans behind the goal. Fabulous finish. Gross. Harrison. Up to Adingra, back out to Gross. Chance for the German to deliver again, back in on his left foot, back out on his right. Gross measuring it across the header. Oh, it's there! The captain is a hero in injury time. What a wonderful header, just when you need him. Lewis Dunk steps up to the plate with a huge moment in the Albion season.